Do you ever watch inspirational bullet journal videos, get motivated to get your life together, but realize you suck at art? Well, this is the video for you. To all my fellow artistically challenged kindred spirits, welcome to Bullet Journaling for People Who Suck at Art, Episode 1. Come along with me as I plan out November 2020's spread. Personally, I've really liked bullet journaling and making my own planner, as opposed to buying a pre-made one, because I can customize it to the type of info I want to write down and my style of thinking. I can also change the layout month to month if I realize something isn't working for me or if I want to add another section to meet my productivity needs. That being said, let's jump right in and get started. First, I like to figure out the color scheme for the month. It's sort of inspired by the season and also if there's a holiday that month. So for November, naturally I wanted to do a Thanksgiving meal inspired color scheme. You got your brown for turkey, orange for pumpkin pie and sweet potatoes, cranberry color for cranberry sauce, green for, I guess, rosemary, and of course your gray and black as two basic colors. I'm using the Crayola SuperTips markers that I got from the children's back to school section at Target. Here I am going to try out swatches of different shades to figure out which one I want to go with. Spend about 10 minutes going back and forth. Bullet journaling is really difficult if you're artistically challenged and wishy-washy. So these 5 are going to be the colors I'm going to go with this brown and orange as primary and these other 3 just for details. Every month I like to make a cute cover page with some themed doodles. Here's one from October for reference. When you're not good at drawing, simplicity is your best friend. Don't overcomplicate your designs or else you'll turn a mess into a bigger mess. I start by writing the month in the marker color that's the primary one in my color scheme. This month's brown. Then to be a little fancy, I go over it again in cursive. I thought it would be cute to draw little green leaves on it, but it kind of looks janky. But here's the thing with bullet journaling. Don't give up and do everything with conviction. So I guess we'll stick with the little leaves. I was very tempted to draw a turkey, but then I realized the turkey is kind of out of my skill level, so instead I opted for leaves, which are apparently swirling around in every direction. It really captures the essence of the chaotic dumpster fire of a year that we've been having, don't you think? Be sure to draw little lines with a black pen to add some additional detail. Okay, so now I generally do a 2-page calendar spread for the month. And I found that I like this format and style because it's simple and the squares for each day are large enough to write in. I started to write the month but realized it might be too large and I won't have room, so we'll just come back to this later. My bullet journal has dots on it, which makes it easier to have same size boxes. I make each box 6 squares wide by 6 squares long with an extra square between each day of the week. I'll start by writing the days of the week. Then I'm going to make a line across the first row for each day of the week. Then I'll take a black marker and write each day of the month. After doing that, I finally got enough courage to finish writing the month at the top, so I just went for it and wrote it in all caps and did the same cursive I did on the cover page. Of course, we gotta make it a little cute, so I think I'm gonna draw some falling leaves again. Okay, so this leaf is actually starting to look like a bird, so I guess we're just gonna roll with it and make it a bird. Now I'm finishing up some more leaves and drawing in extra lines using a pen to create extra detail. I like to write in the holidays during the month. Thanksgiving and of course Black Friday, the National Day of Capitalism, are two that we're going to include this month. It's time to make our daily habit tracker page, which is very characteristic of any bullet journal. The sections I chose to make reflect things I want to improve on or things I like to remember I did. We'll start by making the water tracking section, numbering a line about 10 squares long for each day of the month, with each square representing 1 glass of water. I swear, I make this tracker every month, but I am still horrible at drinking water every day. Now we're going to make the workout tracking section. I like to make sort of a mini informal calendar with 1 square for each day. I write a check in the square if I do my workout, and I also like to write in the number of steps I've taken that day. Next, we're going to draw the boxes for movies and TV shows watched, books read, and things to buy. I'm making the movies and TV shows box a little bit larger this month as I ran out of room last month because I was binging too many TV shows. Whoops. Comment below any new shows you've been watching. The books read box is skinny but long because I usually don't finish many books in a month, but I want enough room to write out the title. Go over the name of each box with your black pen in order to add some dimension to the name of each box. The final section in the spread is the scratch section that I just leave blank to add in any one-off thoughts I have or things I want to remember, like creative ideas, goals, or any sort of doodles I have. And there we have it, a finished tracker spread. I will start making weekly planner pages. I used to do a 2-page spread for each week, but I realized that I don't really need that much room for each day, so I reduced it to 1 page per week. Even though in the States we start our weeks on a Sunday, I wanted these pages to be optimized for productivity, and I don't do work until Mondays, so the first scroll will be Monday, November 2nd. My square for November 1st is the last square in my October section. You'll see what I mean when I finish the layout for these pages. Since the page is 24 squares across, each day will be 12 squares wide by 13 squares long. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will each be 8 squares wide by 13 long, as I tend to do less work on those days. Now we'll repeat the process for each week. The last day of November falls on a Monday, so I decided to use the extra space on the last weekly page as a scratch section to jot down any random thoughts I have. Every month, I like to make a monthly highlights page to make a list of all the things I accomplished that month and to see if I achieved the goals I set out for myself or not. I feel like this is the most helpful part of bullet journaling for me, and it really keeps me on track. So there you have it. November 2020 is ready to go. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next month, plan with me.